Hello.
Okay, this is interesting. My recording button or light is flashing up in my upper left, but it told me that I had to request permission from the meeting's host.
Yeah, I checked the box when I scheduled the meeting on recording, so it should be recording it locally.
Cool.
Um, I don't see anything that's either granting permission or what, but
Neither am I.
I actually don't even know where the file goes. So
Yeah, I was hoping
here.
it would ask me to specify a location.
It says it's recording. Hang on. Maybe if I right click it. All right, I'm gonna pause recording.
All
All
right,
right, we're back on.
hit it.
Does
We're
everybody
recording for the
consent to
voice.
being recorded for this?
Oh, there it is.
We come
Recording.
Yes,
along
I
on legal
consent.
basis here.
There you go. Recording. All right. What's up, my minions? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and obey.
Seriously, is there an actual window asking me to consent because I'm not seeing it?
There
No.
is none.
Okay.
It's okay. Even if you said no, forget it. You're stuck here. So it's just like hold monster. You're under recording.
I didn't want to be the guy that deprived the boys of seeing.
That would be quite rich, actually. If like everybody, like Chris, like, but no, I got it. Sorry, I got it. It's live or nothing. It's
Look,
so anyway.
I don't know what I'm gonna say or do.
Right. Yeah. So we'll soon find out, because when we last left our heroes, you guys had traveled. You had come out of your Lehman's tiny hut after recovering from your extensive battle of 8 points with the Revenge Squad. You came into a Errol High Kinlu that had fallen into chaos and disarray. While you were out the slaying of Lolth's main kind of French Foreign Legion of enforcers had thrown her influence over the city into doubt. Right when the Duragar Legion had appeared at the head of the Vault of the Drow and were fighting their way in, and were engaged in a pitched battle with Drow defenders in that massive kind of mushroom forest between the entrance of the vault and the gates of the city itself. And this had caused no small amount of chaos within the city, which had triggered off a couple different things. Those who those who had an axe to grind or saw an opportunity took it. So many of the Drow houses immediately fell into fighting amongst themselves and settled old scores. But most importantly, House Ailsurs, where Lady Eklavdra ruled, they decided to finally push all their chips forward and to attempt to summon Gonadar, the god of madness, the brother of Lolth, in an attempt to take control of Erhai Kinlu and to change the direction of the Drow themselves. And as we fought our way across the bridge to the noble plateau of the Drow, Pinulo called in a meteor strike on the entire Alcer's compound and absolutely shattered it, causing widespread death and destruction. Wiping out the entire contingent, not just of the Alcers, but also of the religious warrior sent by Lolth to go and break up the ritual, bring Gonadar to the prime material plane, which you averted only at the last moment. And as it all happened, you all got one chance to look into the unblinking eye of Gonadar's endless, infinite madness. And not everybody was able to withstand the effects, but soon, due to your combined magical effort, you're able to cure everyone. And when you were done with that, that's when you realized that the whole plateau had been covered with a massive carpet of seething spiders, except for a circle around you, and they kind of formed this pathway towards the fane of Lolth, where you were being summoned by Lolth herself to come and meet her in audience. When you got there, she of course demanded your endless loyalty, which you guys answered by rolling for initiative, and then the fight joined in earnest, where she put forth 8 of her matron mothers, her high priestesses of the order, and each of them were backed up by 8 more of their junior priestesses as well. And in the massive fight that followed, there was enormous bloodshed as you guys, just basically filled the room of the fane with the corpses of Lolth's dead minions. After which, you hear this incredibly infernal shriek high above you, and the endless web working of the column of the fane, as you hear the anger of a goddess who shrieks that her servants are not done in this fight, and they will suffer for her displeasure. And you see them reincarnated before you as 8 large super driders who, all, form this picket line in front of you, and immediately start to walk forward. Hang on. And they all start to walk forward, and you hear Lolth kind of cackling from above as she instructs them to destroy you all, and their hands all start to crackle with eldritch energy. And right as they get ready to cast their first spells, you start to hear this sound, that sound, you're not sure where it's coming from, and you hear this it sounds like it's coming from far away, from outside the fane. It's almost like the sound of some sort of jet engine. And as you look around, you think first surely there must be some sort of trick that Lolth is playing upon you. And then it gets louder and it gets louder, and you hear the crackling of spellfire. It gets closer and closer, and you hear Lolth kind of cackling from above as she instructs her driders to advance and to pepper you with spellfire. And you can tell that each of the 8 here, they have shifted. They're no longer the priestesses but before, but now they seem to be carrying with them the spells of wizards instead, having gone from ritual magic to the ability to cast lightning and fire and all kinds of damaging spells to bring ruin upon you. And so at this point, it's probably time for everybody to roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Who's got a wall of fire left, huh?
This guy.
I haven't necklace of fireballs yet.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
He rolled a 4. That is the
Streak
absolute
continues.
exactly. It goes.
Advantage on initiative is the deal.
What's that?
Advantage on initiative is the deal.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. It is. So hang on. So
Next time, be a barbarian.
whoa, Gorlek gets a 20. How about that?
Damn.
Right, seriously.
That's
Golden
good given how
Warlock
early
at
he
the
tends to
same
die.
time.
You know what? How about you fuck yourself, okay? Pardon me, young people who are watching this afterwards.
Thanks,
Going to
Bill.
be that's
Now
likely
we got an explicit on YouTube.
explicit on
Thanks.
YouTube. PFD. I'm sure somebody can edit that out in post, okay? I apologize. Anyway, yeah, explicit. I get chastised as Chris throws back a drink on camera. Like, come on, man. Like, what? It's like, great. Okay, sure.
I've been doing that all night so far.
Yeah, right.
So is Connor just listening in? What do we
Yeah,
have?
he was interested in maybe listening in, but I don't know what the thing is. So, hang on 1 second here. Let's write down the initial.
Would you guys rather be invisible or hasted? I mean, I have other options, but those are good buffs that I could
How about
twin.
transported somewhere safe?
Oh yeah, I actually could do that.
Hang on a
I could take us back to the other side of the bridge and force them to come at us one at a time, but Lolth ain't coming that way. And apparently Bill's just gonna keep giving sub-bosses to us until we get to her.
It's over.
Climb over a mountain
That's
of
sub
dead
bosses for 3
sub-bosses.
months. Dollar bills, yo.
Did you guys see the message Bill put into the chat after the last?
I saw the 8.
We did like nearly 7,000 points of damage in that encounter.
Yeah.
It's nuts. Yay us.
All right, so male.
14, I believe. Yeah, 14.
Pinulo.
Oh wait, let me check. 4.
I should have you say it 3 more times. That's fantastic. Sorry.
It's like a Sesame Street skit.
It really is. 4.
Maestro!
Jeet,
27.
voter.
20.
All right, cool. So, okay, right then. So, I'm just wondering what's going on with the Connor thing there.
Did you click on the chat like from another device in your house or something?
I don't know.
Or is he just listening? Buddy, it's okay if you listen. Just don't know where you are.
Yeah, Connor, can you hear us? Are you there?
Trying to buy something with that Facebook currency because everybody got rid of that. All right, cool. All right, so as you guys, I'll get ready to go. Before you all get ready to launch your attack, suddenly the sound you heard from before gets louder and louder, and you realize there's something that's coming towards the Fane, and you look back, and streaking through the passageway that you walked into to get to the Fane, you look, and it looks like a human comet. It's just this massive fiery streak, just and just it goes across, and like, whoa, you get out of the way, and it goes all the way across the Fane and hits the back of the wall, and this enormous fireball hits and washes over the Driders. They all get thrown forward, and you look at the bright flash subsides, and you look, and you see a figure stepping out of the middle of the smoke, and the figure reveals himself to be.
He's back.
That's a fine entrance, sir. Fine entrance.
Connor, do you want to roll your 12d6 fireball damage you did to all the dragons to kick this thing off?
Yeah, I just type in roll and then
slash roll.
Slash roll.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's a slash.
Yeah.
It's just 12d6.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have my spell attack bonus, regrettably. What? Okay. Give me a second. Oh, I need to relaunch the window. I'm sorry.
I'm going to close a separate window you and I had. So.
Yeah, I closed the wrong window when I was closing windows.
Excellent.
So, cool, 48.
Excellent.
Not bad.
All right, so. Yes.
48, not to be confused with 4d8.
So.
Or 84, which is not
Right. So the Driders are all thrown forward, a good 20 feet or so. So Wiv is behind them up against the northernmost wall of the Fane. Again, try to imagine like a big octagon, right? So Wiv is up against the northern wall. You guys are from the northern wall to where you guys is 80 feet. It's 80 feet in every direction from the center of the Fane. You're in the center of the Fane, and halfway between you and Wiv, 40 feet away, are the line of eight Drider arachnomancer consorts as they're all getting ready to click towards you. But now the surprise attack has been through Wiv, so Wiv gets to do his. Actually, Connor, you go ahead and roll for initiative real quick. I'll see who you are in the whole thing.
Yep.
And then we'll get this thing.
We'll call it a bonus action.
Oh, you do not want to give me a bonus action.
Connor. And as Wiv walks out of the thing, what does he say to announce himself?
Yeehaw, lads!
Fair.
Did I stutter?
He gets 5.
Oh,
Still goes ahead of me.
I still go before Pianola.
Outstanding.
Never
I
change.
rolled a 2.
Something never changed. Exactly. All right, Jeet, you're up first. Go ahead, man.
All right. So Jeet's going to maneuver, try and stun the Drider in the center, and maneuver behind him to be in between him and Wiv, just in case there's any attempts at melee on the wizard. Towards him.
Hand. So
he's going to flurry, a drow, and while he's doing it, or a Drider, I mean, make his way around.
all right, cool.
They're like super driders. Are they like bigger than regular driders?
They are bigger than the regular Driders, yes. They are big end boss type, round 2 of the final battle looking Driders.
Bill, I'm going to apply males penalties versus spiders.
That would be ideal. So, all right, very good. All right, so gee, you're going to run up and melee one of the Driders, you said?
Yep.
Do your thing, man.
All right. First one's a 16.
Okay.
Second one's a 26.
Yes, they're AC 18.
All right. So he's got 1 hit. Let's see if the Drider saves on stun.
All right then. What's the DC on this?
DC 20.
All right. So he's stunned. The first you're going right up the middle, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So he's going to keep working on that one that's stunned. Got 2 more attacks against him at advantage.
Okay.
How far away are they?
40 feet.
40 feet.
Oh. Right.
Oh, so it's an 80-foot diameter, not 80-foot radius chamber. Okay.
So
Yeah.
the first one's a crit.
No, it's 80-foot radius chamber.
Okay.
Which may
But
be
we're in the
different
center
than,
of it.
Yeah, and you're at the center of it, which may be different than last time. But that's because this production does not have a continuity editor, so just roll with it.
All right. The other 2 attacks hit, but the first one's a crit.
Jay, you know what to do.
I know what. I got it right here.
Where?
Right here.
There it is. Excellent. You got to. That's part of the ritual. You got to shake in front of the camera, man. It's like that's part of the ritual.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Like you
94.
didn't know.
94.
That's good.
94.
Legend of Ricky.
Oh.
Ooh.
No, 94.
Yeah.
Leg broken, no movement.
Oh. He's got 7 more. Is he still moving? Oh, we lost Wiv. What happened?
Uh-oh.
Failed a saving throw against something. He'll be back.
Saving throw against
Teleported
bandwidth.
away.
Yeah, right. That's okay. There's plenty to happen before he comes back. So, all
Yeah,
right.
that's true.
All right. So you break one of its legs, so it's definitely going to be, a little hobbled for the moment.
All right. So 38 plus 15 plus another 8.
Give me the total. All right.
Okay.
38 plus 8 plus 15.
38
61.
8 plus 15. 61.
Cool. All right. So it is stunned and badly hurt.
Oh,
Okay.
his connection cut out entirely.
Oh.
Strange. All right.
Encourage him to come down and sit with you, Bill. If,
Yeah, exactly.
if all else fails.
That's
Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Hey, good to have you back, homie. Cool. All right. So Jeet just stunned the Drider in the middle and put an unholy smackdown on him. Next to go is oh, sorry, he can't do anything right now. Right. So the first Drider, he's going to return fire by shooting a chain lightning at the entire group minus Wiv. So
It can't hit us all.
Yeah, he can.
No.
Well, can he hit G? Because he's in the middle of.
He can hit 3 of
No,
us.
no, no. Wait, he's gonna be shooting at the group. He's gonna be shooting at male, and then whoever's next to male. So we'll just determine that at random. Since you guys.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Oh, it's targeted at me. Good.
Oh, I was gonna say, right? Isn't that's not a area
spell
spell,
that
right?
Lolth.
That's a specific target spell.
Well, no, but it
I'm
can.
kidding,
leap-
I'm gonna absorb it.
Well, no, it can leap. It can leap to other targets.
Right, but it's targeted at me, so I'm absorbing it with the staff of the Magi.
You can do that with the staff. I forgot about that. Actually, this would be a good time to break it. You know.
Male, change your name to Kirby.
Not just yet.
Male, you're Kirby now.
Okay, so is there a role for that, or you do it automatically?
I'll double check, but I believe it's under. No, yeah, there's
Right.
nothing.
All right.
If it takes my charges above 50, then the staff blows up.
And so how many is it one charge per spell?
I
Level?
get 1 charge per spell level.
And how many charges are you at now?
38 now.
All right, so you just got
Oh no! Oh, is that 32? No, I'm at 38.
yeah, okay, you okay, got it. Yeah, so now you're 38. And I'm like, ha, the spell overload the staff. So
Much to learn, you still have.
exactly. So the next strider, he does the exact same thing. He fires another chain lightning at you as well. So your spell, your thing.
Okay, hon. Good night.
And so your spaff is now taking another six charges.
Yeah, I'll
All
get
right.
that all set up.
All right, Gorlock and Boda.
No, wait. I'm sorry. Actually, I can only do that once per round.
Oh, okay. Well then, all right. So then you get hit with chain lightning again. You need to make a dexterity saving throw. If you fail, you take half as much damage as if you. I mean, you take full damage. If you make it, you take half damage, and 3 other people will actually. Pinula, Voter, and Gorlock are all the other ones in target in range because Jeet's out of the way, and so is Wiv.
So here's the question: would my staff absorb the second one? Like, does the spell switch targets as it jumps?
Chain
I
lightning.
think you could.
3 bolts then leap from that target to as many as 3 other targets, each of which must be. Yes. Yes, it would. It's not a second. That's the core of the spell. That it hits him, and then
then targets somebody else.
You could absorb it on
can-
behalf of the entire group. Yes.
Okay,
That's my ruling.
I will do that.
All right. Cool.
It's like, okay. Zam.
That's 6 levels.
Yes.
Okay.
No love, chump sucker. Like, oh, come on.
They should
Right.
make a morale throw right now. I mean, I wonder if all of us have these damn staffs.
Exactly. Looking up Lolth, and you never told us about this. She's like, shut
are
up,
they just
losers. You're getting a second
immune to
chance anyway. Just do your jobs. For once in your stupid arachnoid lives, you just kill a person I want you to kill already. No.
I didn't bring you back to fail like this.
Exactly. They're like, you kind of did. So anyway,
You did what you did.
you did what you did. You know what you did. Voter, you're going to go the same time Gorlock goes.
I'm going to defer to Gorlock if that's okay.
Oh, right on. So Gorlock's just going to charge. Gorlock's going to charge in. You know what he's going to do? He's actually going to go charging at one of the ones on the outer edge. He's going to go for Drider number 8, so he can work his way into the middle. So he's going to go after him and or her and drop all 8 of his attacks on him, like wah, cleaver, pan. Here we go.
That is so much fun.
Here are the 4 swords of sharpness attacks.
Ooh.
All right. So there. Okay, plus 12. That one doesn't hit. So 2 of them hit, 2 of them don't, and then 4 fry pan attacks. Ho! 2 criticals.
2 crits.
Order up. Pong.
Bang.
So,
Bang.
Frank is blunt table, correct?
My favorite table, even if it doesn't give me remove leg at hip, which we have seen this campaign. The blunt table, I think, statistically grants you a higher chance of just killing the fool outright. And last time Gorlock decapitated 2 people in a row, so he's really due for just a massive skull denting. You know, he's just
Fair enough, you're half spider, but then you're gonna get killed by a frying pan. Like, really?
Oh yeah. Back home, I used to want spiders all the time in my kitchen. Pong. All right. Critical hit number 1. It's 55. It's 45. The sword gets plus 10%.
Both triple damage. So either one, 55 or 45 is triple damage.
All right. So he's only rolling 2 fry pan criticals.
Okay.
Second critical is 58. Also triple, I think.
Or is it the plus 10?
No. Sorry. He only gets plus 10 on criticals if he's getting a critical with his sword of sharpness.
Oh, right.
But both of these critical attacks are both with his fry pan.
58 is also triple damage.
No problem. So he does 28.
Sextuple damage plus the other hits. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. It's decent. You know, could be a bit better.
It's okay. And the fry pan is 1d6 plus this, so 1d6 plus 6. Whoops. All right, so it's 15, so it's 21. And then, perfect, 21 again. So 42 plus 28, 70 points of damage. Bam. All right, so he did a number.
Beat the shit out of that thing.
Yes, you did.
Wait, no, the monetization. Frick, frack, snick, snack, paddywhack, and a snapsack.
Yeah, we've already had the explicit thing. I dropped an F-bomb earlier, so we've already got.
Listen, PG movies can get away with one F-bomb.
Yeah, PG-13, which is one is not
one
effing walk into Moria. Mordor. Right. So next person to go is voter. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do at 2?
I'm going to start out with Drider number 1 and work my way in just from the opposite side.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. We'll meet in the middle.
You should follow him and go the other way. Gives a clearer path for spellfire.
Oh, so I hit like number 7. You mean?
Oh, you mean?
I mean, you should go to number 8 if it's not
5 and go toward
No.
8. Is that what you're saying?
Gorlock,
I would follow Gorlock.
They're in a horizontal line from 1 through 8. Okay, keep in mind. So imagine this octagon. Okay, it's like this. Right. So 1 through 8. Gorlock's on 8.
Where's Jeet right now?
Jeet's on 4. He's in dead center.
Okay. So should I start on 5 and work my way
well
toward
then
Gorlock?
you can do number 1 if you want, and I'll aim fire toward the center.
Yeah, Jeet's the kind of guy who's never minded being part of the collateral damage anyway. He somehow it doesn't really bother him. He just sort of shakes it off. So
he can either dodge it or catch it or.
Yeah, he always does something. So I wouldn't worry about him. But but anyway, yeah, voter, you do what you do, man. You're a king of your people. You don't have to take counsel. What do you do?
All right, I'm starting with 1, and I'm going to work my way toward.
That's what I'm talking about. We'll meet in the middle, have a Titanic high five.
So he's going to rage.
By the time you get there, Gorlock already cooked up a spider egg omelet for you.
Nice. All right, so I'm going to take 3 attacks with the axe, and I may actually do an effect on that. Let me see how these rolls go, though. The axe is going to be dripping acid.
Oh, sweet.
First attack is a 33.
Oh, my goodness.
Probably a hit.
24 and a 20. What's the armor class on these things?
You hit all 3 times.
Okay.
18. So
all right. I'm rolling damage for the axe attacks. 3.
I am not sorry for what I'm about to do. Oh, I'm gonna make you regret some decisions, Dad.
I know what I was asking for when I invited you in tonight.
Oh no, I'm gonna make you regret some old decisions. Nah, you gave me
What
some things
forgot
I
you made?
touched
That's-
that now I'm gonna
that's-
lay my hands on.
That's the Wiv I've come to love, respect, and miss. There he is.
Oh, you think I'm gonna make you regret your new decisions? Nah, nah, nah.
All right. So, all right, Tom, re-roll those ones, man. Quit it.
No, those are just elemental damage.
Okay, no worries then. All right.
Of everything.
All right, so
Sorry.
total damage you did is what?
I'll tell you in a second. 16.
I keep my phone calculator app running at all times in these games just because it's like I can't be trusted to do math.
103, I believe.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Wow.
That's nasty.
Yeah, right.
That's
Okay.
nasty.
Nasty.
That shit nasty.
Nasty.
All right. So
Does that take how hurt does it appear to be?
he's now down to like his last third of hit points. Easy. He's pretty badly hurt. So another attack like that will surely put it under.
Okay. I am going to also use the Terrify function on the axe. So each non-allied creature I could see within 30 feet of me has to make a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw.
That's Drider 1 through Drider 4.
Okay.
All right. So DC what? 17 Wisdom check.
DC 17 Wisdom.
All right. 4d20. What we're going to do is they've got +2, so I basically what you say. I'm sorry. One more time. DC 20.
DC 17.
17. If they're roll 15 or higher, I'm just going to do the straight roll. If it's 15 or higher, they make the roll. What happens if they don't make the roll?
If they don't make the roll, the target's frightened of me for 1 minute.
Oh, okay. And they have the frightened condition.
Yes.
Okay, cool. only ironically, the only one that's not frightened is the one that's actually wait. It doesn't matter. The only one that's not frightened is the one who's stunned anyway. So he's too discombobulated to be frightened. So he's
Too stunned to be frightened. Yeah.
Yeah. He's too stunned to be frightened. If he was non-discombobulated, he'd certainly be quaking in his little spider booties. So, all right. So
They can repeat that saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Chris, I know you have the DM's guide handy. Would you mind reading to the group what the frightened? Oh my God! Look what Connor has on his screen there. Would you mind reading it?
Yeah, I'll be there in just a second.
Yeah, what's the frightened condition?
Conditions.
Player's handbook too, right?
God damn, there's a lot of CRs. Yeah, actually, the player's handbook might be a better source.
The player's
But I'm
handbook
looking it up in the DM's
player's
guide.
handbook is where you get the conditions, like 270 or something. Yeah.
Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls,
There it is.
while
Yep.
the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear.
But they're just frightened of you, right? So it's disadvantaging on attacks against you. And they attack
Oh, it
anybody.
doesn't say that.
Or
No, it doesn't say that. It just
Right,
says
so
when the source of its fear is within line of sight.
no, but when you said you evoked the axe's power, you said they're afraid of you. Is that something? Is that specific to the magic item that they're afraid of you, or they're just have the frightened conditions in general, like they're just stuck with a general sense of terror?
My reading of it, Bill, is that they are afraid of him, but what that means is that they have advantage
Now-
or disadvantage on all
Because
attack
that-
rolls,
Okay,
but they cannot move closer to him.
right. Okay, but this is a power from the Rod Lordly Might, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. So they just got the frightened condition. Got it. All right. So they're all so number 13. He is. Yeah. So he's terrified. He is going now. But what does that do to spell magic?
Nothing.
Nothing, right? Okay. So
They don't have to move. They just can't move toward Tom.
yeah. Okay. But they are terrified, right?
One thing I would say is if they were using a spell attack with the
Right. They had to roll to hit. So, okay. I'm going to make them do a wisdom save against panic. Okay, so he's able to restrain his panic. So he's going to, this guy is going to, he's going to throw another chain lightning spell again at Mail. All right.
Okay.
All right. Are you going to do anything about it, or is
Although
it's going to hang on here. At this point, we've got
this is a new round, right?
no same round as
Oh,
before.
same round.
Yeah, because Whip came in as like a surprise attack, then the fight started.
I didn't realize that so many of them had rolled above me.
Oh yeah, no, they rolled well for once. I know it's a shock to hear that I rolled decently for initiative, but statistically, it was bound to happen eventually over the course of 3 freaking years.
Suppose.
So, yeah, suppose. Like it's like, surely Bill's got it wrong. He can't be going with me. How could this isn't even possible?
You know, guys, I really think you should go down there and referee what he's doing.
I totally believe it.
So
Hold up.
So we got hang on here. We got Gorlock here, Voter here. So basically we got Mail and Pinulo down here, right? And we
Hey,
got
Tom, if you lie to somebody in character, is it voter fraud?
Oh, God. Flagellate yourself for that.
Mute.
Boo this man! Boo! Boo!
I laughed so hard when he threw that at me. By the way, the other day, Chris, I was like, that's so good.
Just boo this man.
Boo this man. Where's that from? I forget.
I don't even know, but it's a great gift.
It's a great gift. Like that's a keeper for sure. All right, so he's gonna fire off a chain. It's gonna go after Mail and then hit Pinulo. So unless you guys are gonna absorb it, Pinulo, you gonna absorb this or no?
I can't. I have to do it with a bonus action.
My rod apparently doesn't have any. Wait, let me just double check.
I think you still have to use a
The
reaction.
same round, right? You can only use it once per round.
Or it's a reaction.
Yeah,
not
it's
a
a
bonus
reaction.
action.
All right. So then roll your deck save against a DC 18
Okay, that I can
for half damage.
Hey, and just Jay, don't forget to be handing out inspiration at every opportunity.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance yet, but
Because you rolled a 4.
yeah, thanks.
And Neil's like, I'm getting there. I'm working on it. Okay.
I'm gonna
Oh, there's
spend a
like
luck
20.
point on that.
There's your one.
Pinulo's like every other writer. Is like, I can't just crank this stuff out. Okay, it takes time. It's not just a big red button that says inspiration on it and I hit it. All right, it's not like that.
So Jamie is saving throw.
It is if you're not a loser.
I had to come with a rough draft, all that sort of stuff. So, all right, so Chris takes full damage and Jay takes half damage, right? All right.
Well, I take half damage because I've got magic resistant.
So half of that. Oh no, half overall, right?
Yeah. So you guys both take half of 33. So you guys both take 16.
Okay.
Look at that roll. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1. Ugh, good grief.
Hey, you got
Guys,
an
number
8.
you got
I
one.
oh, don't patronize me.
There's a 6 in there.
Yeah, 6 there.
Hey, come on.
You're okay. It's okay.
Hey,
Don't-
Dad, it goes
That's
about
not.
as
It's not
high.
that far below average, honestly.
Come on, Dad.
I mean,
it's not
Dad, don't
that
beat
far
yourself.
below.
Dad, don't beat yourself up over it. It goes about as high as a preschooler can count.
Okay. Any?
Keep taunting that DM, buddy.
No, seriously.
Like the history of Jay's initiative rolls.
Yeah, seriously. Mail, you're up. What do you do?
can you show me the map again?
Right.
Perfect.
So basically, you and Pinulo are here. Voters here. Jeet is here. Gorlock is here. Webb's way back here.
Hi, guys.
All right, I am going to.
Each of these guys occupies a 10-foot hex.
Those are 10 feet hexes. Excellent.
Yeah.
I am going to run up to the hex adjacent to Jeet,
Yep.
and I am going to twin a sunbeam in either direction.
Ooh.
How John Woo of you. I adore it. That's fantastic. You're going to get the whole line. Ah, that's so great. I love that. All right. The mail's here. So now
That was
Pinulo's
expensive.
That's expensive. It's okay. You know what? You can't make money without investing money. So
You got to break some eggs.
Exactly.
All right, so they get okay, this is going to be doing
Flash
radiant
five.
damage, of course,
Sure.
because why would I change that against
Is it
Driders?
a sunbeam, you said?
Yes. And
Boy, howdy.
they get a save against Constitution. I'm going to change this save. Wait. What do you guys think? Should I change that save? I can do this once a day. Should I save it?
I'd save it.
Okay, I'll
Save
save that.
Save it for
Okay, they're
Lolth.
making a Constitution save. If they fail the save, they take full damage and they're blinded.
All right. Now, how is this? So they have a sunlight sensitivity.
Yes.
While in sunlight, the Drider has disadvantage on attack rolls. Now, is that just for this round? Because
I am going to be emitting sunlight from my hands throughout this encounter, as long as I can maintain concentration.
Mail has become a lamp, folks.
It's the wave motion gun. Okay, sure.
You've heard of the human torch. Now get ready for the human flashlight.
Seriously. All right, so
This is a DC 19 Constitution save.
7d20. DC 19. All right, so we're gonna. They all have +3 bonus, so it's a 16 or higher saves. Save, fail, 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 fail. All right, so the one that voter fights is saved. Everybody else has failed. So they're all what? Blind now?
Blinded.
Okay.
And they take
Aziz, light.
I take 6d8 damage, radiant.
Ooh, radiant.
And I feel like if they're that sensitive to sunlight, maybe they should have a vulnerability to radiant damage, but it would be written if it's true.
It's more just like it's as long as they're in the presence of it, they have disadvantage on attack rolls as well as wisdom checks that rely on sight. So but I mean, I'll certainly, I mean, that's part of the Drider aspect. I'm certain it'll I'll have some other knock-on effect just because they're they can't see anything. So
it's a weak damage roll. They each take 22.
All right then.
And 11 for the one that saved.
Okay, 11. So 3. All right, so 22 you said?
Correct. And now I'm in the shit jeet, so you got to help me out, man.
Yeah, for the first time, Mail, like, he gets himself like, oh, this looks dangerous. I might get hit. And I think, okay, it took him 20 levels to get here, but all right, here you are.
Untrue. When I had like 3 spell slots, I was doing melee all the time.
Fake news. Oh,
Fake news. My damage output is huge. My health bar is huge. I don't need help. I don't need support.
My health bar is huge.
So is your ego. Mail is a flashy person.
All right then.
Kind of is.
All right,
But because you're.
Boom. So that's that. Next person to go would be, okay, so, all right. So Drider 8 and 11. Sorry, Drider 8 and 7.
11?
Sorry, no. 8, 7, 6 are going to go.
42.
And then it's Wig, and then Pinulo, and then the first one who's fighting Voter. So.
Cool. First one's not going to live.
Right. So so you know what I'm going to do? When they fire, here's what I'm going to do because they're blind, right? When they fire a spell that requires some sort of, save, I'm going to give you guys advantage on the save. So if it's like a fireball, you have the advantage on the dex saving throw, all that sort of things, because they're not quite sure where they're aiming. All right.
Fair enough.
I think that feels right.
Fair enough.
Right. So 7 is going to throw a cone of cold at Pinulo.
Neither a cone nor cold.
No way.
No, it is. It is.
This is not
He's
the
just-
chill touch.
No, he's just triggering
I was
your
like,
chill
not. Yeah, well, guess what? It triggered the crap out of me. Okay, that worked.
touch. Dude, that chill touch moment, I still haven't forgotten about it. Yeah, I'm gonna chill touch the giant fire monster. Well, it's fire, and you can't touch it because it's on fire. Nah, sister. Range
Yeah,
necrotic.
no, okay. So a 6-foot cone. You have to make a Constitution saving throw. Otherwise, you take 88 cold damage on a failed save. You take you take half on a successful save, and that's it. So roll your Constitution saving throw. DC 18.
Oh,
Yeah, in that crap at voter.
can I absorb this?
Saving throws.
With your rod?
Yes.
I mean,
I
well,
don't think it's targeting.
I don't have like a once per round limitation on mine. For
yeah,
what
no, this is definitely targeting him. It's a cone aimed at him.
No,
Well,
it has to be
it's
supposed to be a
react-
single target spell.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Well, there's always.
I mean, I think maybe the
know,
rod's description is different.
I mean, hey,
Yeah,
you
let's-
can always
let's-
roll a D1.
Oh, okay.
Hang on. Let's just read this. Rod of absorption.
Yeah, it's got to target me.
While holding this rod, you can use your reaction to absorb a spell that is targeting only you and not with an area of effect. Sorry, it's an area of effect. So
Oh, okay.
there you go.
Rip.
So no dice. Okay, so
Sorry, Chief.
no worries.
D18 Constitution save.
1.
You
Wow,
made it.
You made it. Well done.
Oh my
All right.
God, Spice.
Whew. So you take
23.
Bravo.
Hey,
you take
there's not
20
a single one in there.
yeah,
Yeah,
oh
first
wow.
time for everything.
All right, so you
That's a
take
great roll.
you still take 23 points of damage. So right, so that's done. And then the one at right next to Gorlock is going to let's see here. I think he's already cast his chain. No, he hasn't cast chain lightning yet. Okay, he's going to cast chain lightning on him. Although nobody else is around, so he's just going to throw it out anyway.
It's just gonna hit Gorlock with some spicy air.
Exactly.
Throw it into
Crack-
the ether. See what
Crack-a-lackin' fool.
That's a lot of damage, though. I mean, given that Gorlock's likely to miss the save.
Natural one. He's gonna evoke his ability to re-roll that.
Please be another natural one.
It is nothing. He takes full damage. So, all right. He takes 43. So. All right. That's where he is. That. Cool. So he does that. Bam. All right. And then the last one is number 6. He's going to turn around and he's going to throw a chain lightning at you, Wiv.
Liddy.
Can you absorb it or anything like that?
No, but I'm a bad bitch. You can't kill me.
All right.
You're a
Roll.
blue dragon. You must have a resistance
Yeah, I
against
have
lightning.
actually. Lightning resistance.
Are you immune to
Thank you for
lightning?
reminding me
or-
that. No, just resistant.
Okay. Well, roll your saving throw anyway. So if you
What saving throw is it?
DC 18 dexterity saving throw. If you make it, you take no damage. If you fail, you take.
Yeehaw! I'm using the inspiration I've had stored up for about 3 months. Bet you forgot about that one, there, Chief.
No, everybody's got inspiration. Just nobody
Damn
uses it.
Oh,
All right. So
So I still take half damage.
that's okay. The good news is that each of these guys can pop the spell only once, so they're just dropping off their biggest spell. They're leading with the biggest spell. So Connie, you take. All right, so 38.
19.
You take 19 points of damage. Okay.
Mint.
All right. Wiv, you get to go now. What do you do?
Just a second, I need to reduce my...
I think he's got something a little bit more dramatic in mind.
Well, you gave me a ring of shooting stars about 5 to 6 months ago. I'm going to use 2 out of 6 charges on that to create 1 ball of ball lightning. I'm going to put that right next to whichever Strider is weakest. Actually, no. scratch that. The one that Gorlock is currently next to, since no one near Gorlock, it just needs to be within 120 feet of me that I can see. Create ball lightning right next to it so that the Strider's within 5 feet, Gorlock is not, and it takes 4d12 lightning damage.
Can he? Do you need to roll a hit or anything like that?
I do not need to roll a hit, but I do believe he gets a
Like a deck save or something?
Constitution save. Oh yeah, DC 15 deck save. Half damage on a 16 save.
Well, on a deck. All right, so deck save. So that's fine. He's gonna do this at disadvantage because he's blind.
And afraid.
Triple disadvantage. No, he's not. No, he's not. This one's 1 through 4. Well, 1, 2, and 3 are afraid.
Okay.
2 through 8 are blind. 4 is stunned. This is like some bizarre Venn diagram of how you guys have jacked up this pool already. Okay?
Oh, you think this
Debuffs
is my only move?
FTW.
All right. So
You fool.
Actually, it's weird. This is the first time we're not like solely relying on
DC
stuns.
15. All right, he fails the
And
saving throw,
knockbacks.
Connor. So he takes full damage.
40-12.
Roll it, dude.
32 damage.
That's that. All right.
Nice.
Zap him. Now, if you think I'm done,
Okay.
but wait, there's more.
There's more.
If you call within the next 3 seconds, you'll get a free sped up fireball right in the kisser. Roll another dexterity save, you fool.
All right. So where are you shooting this fireball? Explain to me how you're not cooking your friends with it.
He didn't say he wasn't clipping his friends.
How tall is it? How tall is the room we're in?
It's
I haven't closed yet, so.
as far as you can tell, the room it just extends up vertically. You have no idea how tall it is, but it just goes up. This goes up like at least 120 feet, and and it just gets further. It just gets all webbed over, and up in there is Lolth somewhere, but you have no idea what's going on. So, you don't know how tall it is.
What are you gonna like lob it over his head or something?
So fireball does not need to be targeted at a wall or an object. It just is a point. So I can choose 20 feet above the Strider as my point.
Which Strider?
The same one I just balled lightning.
Okay, because you're gonna get Gorlock too, because Gorlock's fighting that Strider.
Well, Gorlock's a dwarf. So
Yeah, Gorlock shorter.
how tall is the Drider?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, how tall is the Strider, Dad?
You're going all
I'm hitting the
3D
Strider
now.
with
Oh
the-
boy.
Oh, it's
I told you I
four-dimensional
ate
chess.
geometry for a reason, Dad.
A large monstrosity. So
Cool. I can cook its top half and not touch my
he's easily 10 feet tall.
fun
so-
size friend. So I will do it 25 feet from his legs. So I get the top 5 feet of him and none of Gorlock.
Well, if you're going to do that, and what's the radius of this thing?
Oh, radius is, I believe, 20-foot radius.
20-foot radius? All right, well, look, I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well just put it between Driders 6 and 7 and get Driders 5 through 8. I mean,
But I've got a personal vendetta against this one because it hit.
fair enough. You just want to get 8, that's cool. You can just to show off, you're going to watch this. I'm going to use Fireball and make it a precision strike and get just one guy with a grenade. Check this out. Hey-oh!
Like LaRoche LaLob.
Exactly.
Dexterity save
Whoa!
of I believe it's, there's no set dexterity save. Yeah, no.
You have to point your face towards the mic. I can't hear you.
17 dexterity save. This
Okay,
Mike?
so-
Yeah.
Mike. All right, so
It's
Boom,
17
Mike.
dexterity saving throw.
yep.
Rip.
All right, so he still manages to make his saving throw even at disadvantage.
Yeah,
So he just takes half damage.
mint. Yeah, but he still takes 8d6.
How I can't hear you, man.
8d6.
Hit it.
So he takes 10 damage.
Cool. Excellent.
A
All
lot
right.
of ones in there.
I'm going to just yell at everybody a fair warning to try to get to the edges of the room.
Connor, that is a total opportunity to use your a spell point to re-roll those 1s and 2s. Do you not have the?
Oh yeah, is that
Heightened spell.
empowered spell?
Yeah.
I do have empowered spell, so I'm going to use empowered spell to re-roll those 1s and 2s.
Yeah. Chris is
That's
basically
1, 2, 3,
a resident expert on this ability.
Flash
He does it
roll
all the
5d6.
time.
Rerolling 5d6, so that's. So it's 14 plus whatever I get here. 14 plus 16, so that's 30 damage instead, so he takes 15.
Okay.
Better.
And I'm still telling everybody to try to, like, back away to the edges of the room if they can.
Right on. All right. Canelo, you're up.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are the conditions of the remaining Driders?
All Driders are hurt. Okay.
All Driders are-
Drider 1 that's fighting Voter is pretty badly banged up.
Okay.
Drider 8 that's fighting Gorlock is very banged up.
Okay.
Drider number 4, which is currently seeing stars at the feet of Jeet,
It's fighting.
is about is more than halfway to dead.
Okay.
All the others are simply suffering
They've
the same
just taken
amount.
the radiant damage that we've been hitting them with.
Exactly, right.
Okay. I am going to try to split this up. I'm going to close on number 5.
Hey-o. Right on.
I am going to hit him. I'm going to use a 5th level spell from my Rod of Absorption
Whoa, love it.
to hit him with a 5th level Dissonant Whispers for 7d6.
Cook off some of that rod energy, man.
Dude,
Exactly.
I don't know, man. High-level animated objects would be badass too.
Dissonant Whispers, though, is just freaking
It
great. I
is.
love that
It's
spell.
fun.
So you hit him. You hit him with
Someone refers to this as speaking softly and carrying a big stick.
I was gonna say you hit him with the killing joke, but all right. So he needs to roll what again?
He needs to roll a DC 18 Wisdom save.
Which he's
I
at.
heard a rumor you smell.
Yeah, which he is at disadvantage of because he's blinded
Right.
right now. So, all right. DC 18. Ooh, look at that. Natural 20.
Okay, so he takes.
Well, no. He's at disadvantage. Hang on.
Oh, he's at disadvantage. Okay.
No, does not work. So what do you tell him?
Oh, well, I told him the whole big, speak softly and carry a big stick joke.
Okay.
But
Got
I
it.
am also following this up with a chop from the Vorpal
Oh,
because I can
Let's see,
do
he's still
one.
let's see. Still, if he still has a head to hear the. Hear
Yeah.
the
So
info.
before he runs away.
Yeah.
Oh well, that I get plus like 11 to that. So
Yeah, you got him.
Okay.
Huh. Hold up.
I give male inspiration.
All right.
Thank you,
I
Chief.
totally forgot. Almost forgot about
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Roll D. Well, how much damage does this do?
And meanwhile, number 5 takes 3d6 psychic damage and has to move away from you because of the.
Correct.
because of
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
You want to roll that 3d6 while you're working on that the Vorpal or what? All right. Yeah, just go roll the damage real quick.
Yeah. I got
Hey, Dad, I just realized something.
What's that?
The Paladin extra attack thing never says melee attack, just as attack action. So does that count as spells?
No, casting. That's a spell casting action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Casting a spell is a
So
particular
I get
action.
it's 9 damage from the sword.
Okay.
And 3d6.
Yeah.
8.
Okay. Cool. So that's that.
So male, you now have a firing solution.
Exactly. Last one to go is one fighting Voter. Voter is going to cast a cone of cold at you, point blank range. So, cold. You need to make a DC 18 Constitution save, or else take 8d8 cold damage. On a failed save, you take half of that. Do you have a resistance to cold, or an ability to shrug off spells, or any other kind of tricksy barbarian powers I don't know about?
No, but I do have a 24 Constitution.
Yeah, seriously, you're like he takes his shirt off and plants it. Yes.
This is why I don't wear a shirt.
Exactly. I like the cold. Bracing.
7 plus 6 plus 13.
I can drink
It's
11 days in a
26.
row.
21.
Yeah, you saved the daylights out of it. All right, so 8d8. You take 14 points of damage. It is but a trifle to you. And now everybody re-roll for initiative.
Cool.
It's almost twice what I got last time.
I'm still in front of Pinulo.
Still single digits, though.
Oh,
Oh, Guax is a 5. Rock on, dude. All right, with
I got a 13.
Voter.
24.
G.
20.
Oh, you're slipping.
I
Monkey,
get to go
Voter.
before G.
Yeah, right. Pinulo.
7.
Male.
Male.
He
Male.
rolled a 24.
Chris, can you hear us?
You not hear me?
You're still, yeah, I can hear you.
I can,
24.
Got it, okay. Well, wonders never cease. Jeet goes third.
That's weird.
We're in the upside down now, folks. Anything's possible. All right. So
Pets are off.
So Male and Voter get to go first at the same time, and undoubtedly going to run towards each other and high five each other for being first in line. But apart from that, what do you guys do?
Voter, let me go first because my bonus action is to just repeat that 68 damage against all these folks.
I was going to suggest that. Besides, you're
And
getting all spilly with your spell damage. I want to
You're
make
right.
sure I'm not in the way.
Oh,
I
and
don't want to.
and that first rider's going to have to re-roll his saves and be blinded. He does not. He's now blind too. When fighting Voter. So
In fact, all but the one that John is facing should re-roll that save.
well,
one right in the middle.
I think they're still blind at this point. Or is it
Oh
just,
well, yeah. The blindness does last like a
You got to
minute.
roll their wisdom saving for the terrified thing too, for the frightened
All right.
condition.
Ooh, that's a nice roll.
yeah, they're all still terrified.
They get. I think they should probably get Constitution saves against that 38 damage.
Because of the sunbeam.
Yeah, I mean that's my bonus action is just to repeat the sunbeam.
Hang on. The sunbeam is the condition of the spell. You get a con to get half damage. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
70, 20, because only number 4 is not getting hit, right? Everybody else.
Oh, though, yeah, it's the one that John engaged.
Yeah. So that's D4. Okay, so all right. So con and D. What's the DC?
19.
So we're gonna make that any roll of a 16 or higher saves. Fail, fail, fail. Save, fail, save, save. All right. So roll your damage.
It's 38.
All right. So he does 38. Okay. She does 38. He does 38. He gets nothing. He gets 19. And then he gets 38. He gets 19. And he gets 19. Wow, okay. He's pretty badly banged up.
Who's the most badly banged up?
The one Gorlok's fighting. A hot belch will knock him over at this point.
All right, I am going to use my action to just cast a.
Wait, can you cast anything, or do you have to maintain concentration on the sunbeam?
I can cast anything that doesn't require
Doesn't involve
concentration.
concentration.
Oh, okay.
Be great if he could cash another sunbeam from each of his eyes.
Oh,
Elbows.
Okay. I'm gonna cast a chill touch. That's a ranged spell attack.
I'm sorry, you can't touch him, and he's resistant to cold.
But it's a ranged spell attack, and it doesn't do cold damage.
Range necrotic.
I put a curse on all y'all.
But I am at my negative to hit. What's that? -2 to hit, I believe.
Well, you better not get like a natural 1 and blast poor Gorlock, because then he'll, have words with you.
So I go after the one that's
He's done it to me.
because Voter doesn't take necrotic damage.
Vorder's like, I've been dead once already. Necrotic damage is nothing. It's like,
Yeah, so +11.
all right, so
That's a critical.
Hey,
roll missile attack critical.
hey, Mel, I got an interesting question for you.
Roll D100 there, Chris.
45.
Double damage.
Triple damage.
All right, so he's neither chilled nor touched, but he's just necrotic damage. He gets hit and falls to ashes and dust as he shrieks and is dead. So first blood to you guys. Drider 8 is down. All right.
You stole my kill.
How do you think Gorlock feels, man? He was housing on this guy, and he's like, oh.
I can't even eat that.
I was cooking him. I
Like, look at it.
flambéed him.
It's wasted food. Come on now. All right, so
He's flambéed. He's cooked. A little well done, but
Yeah, he
edible.
yeah, he had all the spices put on him. Voter, what do you do? The guy you're fighting, by the way, is about as badly hurt as Gorlock was. There's very little left to him.
Okay.
Surely one solid shot with your axe will dispatch him.
All right. Let's try that.
All right.
Hey, Mel, have you considered using your wish spell to just wish that Lolth lost her deity status?
That feels like an invitation for Bill to kill me. And all of us. I mean, that's just not the way the wish spell
Works.
seems to work. I mean,
No. 5e went to pains to constrain what exactly Wish can and cannot do. I think drawing upon 30 or more years of role-playing experience of campaigns,
with DMs being totally pissed off by Wish.
Wish just sundering friendships across the 7 continents.
Wish is the monopoly of D&D.
Exactly. All right. So
So he does 40 damage on the first axe attack.
well, he had 25. So you cleave him in twain right through his torso. So his big spidery half falls down. Then a big splash of black ichor, and his humanoid half tumbles forward as well. Boom! In a big horrible mess of driderish goo.
Yeah.
Stride over him and leap to attack the next.
Yes.
Do
How
it.
close is number 2?
Close enough for you to lay the smack on him. So do it.
Okay. And I get an extra attack.
Hi-oh. That's what we're talking about.
Oh, that's a crit.
Hey-oh.
Voice.
What?
Let's resolve that.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what that could be.
41.
Wait,
Double damage. Nice.
I had a fantasy of voters like run around spitting, like and just going down the line. It's like he's taking heads.
Doesn't Voter have a bonus to that?
What's that?
Doesn't he have what?
Doesn't Voter have a bonus on crits?
Yeah, he should.
Oh, yeah, he's an advantage, right?
No. What's that?
There was
We had him an advantage for crits.
Oh, well then roll again. Thank you for reminding me, everybody. When you have power, when you have a list of powers the length of a phone book, it's kind of on you to remind me of them. So
Fair.
Sorry about that.
No.
Thank you,
So
John.
so that's double damage. So as double damage or triple, Jay?
41 is triple.
Hey, triple damage. No.
Okay, so oh yeah, I got to roll the damage on that. That's right.
Yeah, roll that first. Then I think you got 2 more attacks, right?
You can move right on in.
Exactly.
Lolth's gonna be pissed.
Okay, so 18, 36.
Well, hang on. See, that's 18. 18 times 3 plus 10 is 64.
54 plus, yeah, so it's 64. Mhm.
Dang. Okay. So
Oh, and I got to roll the plus 10 for elemental for the acid damage.
wow. Okay. Okay. Good grief.
So for the third attack,
Yeah, that another one more attack will certainly put this one away if you hit and connect like that.
31.
That's a hit.
You could also move on and imagine that Sunbeam might take care of it, but
He's a king. He takes no counsel.
So 24
yeah,
damage.
who wants to give it its initiative?
So 30 damage.
Oh, okay. All right. So 30. All right.
He's got one more attack.
All right. Yeah. Well, okay. So 30. So that took care of Drider number 2.
Oh, okay.
He's dead. Bam.
Can I reach Drider number 3?
Yeah, you can. I mean, they're all 10 feet from each other. So you can just like run around, like you're just basically running kind of the way John was running around laps and basically with the hand out slapping people as went by. This is basically just like, just going down the line. So this would be an ideal time for you to roll I was gonna say a natural 20.
Sorry.
This is a scene from Train from Busan.
Yes, it is.
So
I'm so glad you saw that, Chris.
Oh, loved it.
That movie is such an unexpected gem. It was so good.
Totally.
It was horrifying. Like seeing them spill out in that wave. You're like, whoa, whoa. No, it was so good.
I love the
right
train
now.
chase scene, like when they were holding on.
I know. That was like a legitimately thrilling zombie movie. Like I was like on the edge of my seat the entire time, and I really didn't want those people to get chomped on, even though you knew they were all going to get chomped on. And you're like, but it was great. It had the social commentary you want from a zombie movie. It had characters you cared about. It had just incredible visceral scenes of horror. It was just so good.
Fantastic.
Even
And let me tell you again, even the subtitles were great.
They were.
They were so simple and
oh my gosh,
direct
yeah.
and
absolutely. No, they're so good. They're so good. The one guy when he put like what that one guy wrapped around his hand? He just wrapped like
tape.
Yeah, like tape, like phone books or whatever. It had this like big like thick arms. Like, oh, dude, so cool. Anyway, moving on.
So the 20 hit.
20 hits. All right.
29. So 36 total.
Good grief. All right, you did a number on him too. On her, I mean. All right. So, wow. You laid the smackdown, sir. You left 2 dead, dried in your wake, and you're working on a third. It's pretty messed up right now. All right. So 2 is dead. Bam.
You said they're 10 feet tall, right?
Yes.
It's relevant.
Relevant. All right. Jeet, you're up.
All right.
you're going to use those boots of jumping and springing.
I have no idea. Oh no, I've got
Just Hadouken them after you jump.
Listen,
Exactly.
all
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Nice.
say. Listen,
All right,
all
so-
I'm gonna say
Wait.
is I have a 2,000-foot dimension door.
Yes. He's been cranking up his spell abilities, and he can. Anyway, anyway, it's Jeet's turn. So, Jeet, what are you doing?
He doesn't flurry or anything. He just gets 3 attacks on
Right.
the stunned one at advantage. He still manages to miss one of the attacks. So I'm
Wow.
just rolling damage there.
All right. You just hit part of his thorny, spidery carapace, and your fist bounces off a little bit.
He does a total of 26.
Okay.
Or, yeah, 26, yep.
Cool. All right. So that's that. The third one now is now, I guess, is still frightened of voter and is also blinded. So he probably doesn't even. He knows Voter's there because he just got hit by him. But he's going to. What can he do that would work for this? Oops, sorry, wrong book.
He can cry.
He can do that, and he very well may. However, at this point, unfortunately, the spells he's got, he's used that. He's used. I think actually, he can do. He too can do Cone of Cold, actually. So he's going to do Cone of Cold. So do your Constitution save. CR 18, DC 18.
Pass.
All right. So you take 50. You take 17 points of damage. You're like, bah.
Oh, that's cute.
I know. Right?
That just makes me hungry.
I know. Where I come from,
Ooh,
too.
it's sweater weather.
Exactly. We swaddle our children in ice where I come from, you idiot. So, all right, very good. Next one is D5, who is up against Pinulo. All right, so he is going to cast a magic missile at you there, Pinulo, because he knows it's not going to miss.
That I can absorb.
All right, so he fires magic missile. Well, hang on. Let's see. Let's see.
No.
Yeah. All right. So he fires a magic missile thing at you, and you absorb it.
Yes. What level?
Just one. All right. Next one to go is Wiv. What fresh hell awaits your opponents now, sir?
Oh, what fresh hell awaits them? Oh, not a fireball. Let me tell you a story. So the way this story starts, hear me out. So apparently I need to actually change my thing, because looking at my Oath of the Zephyr, I have a 40-foot movement speed base. Now, a long jump triples my movement speed in one jump, but I don't even need that. How much would it take for me, Dad, to get to the other side of this little mugshot group lineup so that they're all in front of me like a stack of dominoes? How many feet would that be?
Oh, so they're all.
Just let me know.
About 40,
1, 2, 3,
60.
Seriously, like 50 feet. I mean, you could easily with your ability, you could easily leap to like where
Cool.
where Drider 2 or Drider 1 was, and then basically there's the whole line in front of you.
I'm gonna jump
Yep.
over there. I'm gonna land there like Mario, okay? I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna look them all down. I'm going to cast a lightning bolt. But before that, I'm going to then do a quicken spell, second lightning bolt as a bonus action. So I'm using 2 lightning bolts through all of those people and frying them.
This goes against the DM's code, but Chris and John, your knowledge of the rules, this does pass muster, yes?
I mean, are you using your boots to jump? That's
Yes.
not a spell, right?
No,
That's just movement.
So
I think it's totally
you
legit.
can.
Right.
You can't twin a lightning bolt.
I'm not twinning it.
Right.
I have quicken spell, which makes the casting time into a bonus action,
Right.
reserving my actual action to take that time to cast a full spell.
Well, no. On your bonus action, it can only be a cantrip.
No.
Or a bonus action.
No, the whole
specific
point of
spell.
quicken spell is to turn the action time into a bonus action. So that way you
Right,
can cast.
but it's a specific rule in the player's handbook.
Does it take into account the meta magics though?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I'm fairly confident I've ruined Chris's day with this ruling once before.
Well,
Yeah.
I recognize the council's made a decision, but seeing as it's a stupid decision, I'm gonna ignore it.
By the way, Tom, nice picture. Have you heard Eddie Van
Nice.
Halen may be dying?
yeah, apparently.
Okay,
I
so I guess I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah.
Nelly Bertinelli came to his
Yeah.
bedside.
Yeah, right. Apparently, he had tongue cancer a couple years ago. Almost
That
died
was
from
like
that.
10 or
That's the
12
worst
years
thing you can
ago.
imagine.
What's that?
That was like 10 or 12 years
Yeah.
ago.
Okay. What? I've never even heard of people getting tongue cancer. Like,
Well, he got tongue cancer, and then he went through some like foo-foo, like weird stuff to cure it. And he was talking about it on Howard Stern, and it just sounded so far out there that we're like,
yeah.
dude, that's gonna come back and that's gonna kill you, and
Yeah.
it's probably what's happening.
10 years later, barely Enter stage
Well-
left, Valerie Bertinelli.
Well, change of plans. I'm still gonna go there, and then I'm only gonna cast a level 5 lightning bolt. Just one. Launch
Okay.
to him, 10d6, dexterity save, DC 17.
Well, okay, hang on. Everybody who's blind doesn't even know it's coming. So
Right.
they're not even going to know to dodge it. So they don't get a dex saving throw on this. Constitution saving throw is one thing, but not a dex saving throw. So
Yeah,
just
it's dex.
and this goes on the whole line, right?
Yippity doo dah day.
Zag. Right. All right, so roll your damage there, homie.
It's not zag zag zag. It's just
Like Raiders of the Lost Ark just goes through them.
41 damage.
Okay, so wow.
And I'm
Neil
gonna
feels the
burn.
lightning sort of like cross across his chest. He's like, "Fuck!"
I'm gonna burn one sorcery.
Tattoos light up a little bit. Zing,
Okay,
zang, like,
no, I'm burning one
my
sorcery
nipples.
point to
Yeah.
re-roll that one. Sorry about your nips there, lad. I'm gonna re-roll that one. With empowered spell.
okay.
So that's
I think I
that's
was doing it just to address 1-1. But the hilarious part of it is that in so doing, you actually guarantee that he's dead. Hang on. So,
46 damage.
all right, 46 damage. Okay, great.
Everybody in this line.
Good grief.
Lightning
All right.
damage.
All right. Wow. All right. So
And then for my bonus action,
hang on. I'm working on this. Hang on. It's a 30, 41.
no, 46, because I re-rolled that d6, remember?
Good grief. Okay. So hang on. It's 46. All right. Just give me a second. I got to do a lot of arithmetic here.
Oh, you think you ain't seen nothing yet. I'm gonna get grounded. Mr.
Okay.
Hesperus, is that image supposed to be with?
Yes.
Yeah, jumping. It's like, huzzah!
Yeah, well, I got news for you. I'm gonna use a bonus action, since I still have it, to channel divinity, double my movement speed, triple my jump length, again. So now my movement speed is up to 80, so that triples that 160-foot jump. And then if I cast the jump spell, that triples again,
Well, where are you?
so I can move.
Hang on, Wile E. Coyote. What are you gonna jump into the wall? I mean,
Yeah.
but no.
My
I mean,
planet needs me.
I actually feel like he's on solid ground here.
no,
I can
okay,
just
Wait,
maneuver
wait.
around.
stop.
Wait,
Hang on.
your
Wait,
bonus
wait.
action
Everybody
can
stop.
only be
Everybody
a cantrip.
stop. Okay, Connor, where your guy is right now, you're like 50 feet from the north wall. You're like 80 feet from the west wall. You're like maybe more than like 90 feet to the east wall. And then you're, I don't know, 100 whatever feet to the south wall. If you're going to make the maximum length of your jump, your only option is to jump totally south and basically leap like as if you're exiting the fane of Lolth entirely. Otherwise, all that extra space, unless you're just jumping straight up, is you're going to get yourself to a wall. You don't have that far to jump.
Oh no. The channel divinity is just a buff that lasts for a minute. Just so my movement speed's 80.
So you're not
so
actually jumping. You're just saying.
No, I'm not actually jumping. I'm just saying theoretically that's how
My
far my
apologies.
max
I
jump
thought you were like
No.
jumping,
No, that's just
zapping,
how far
jumping
my
away
max
again.
jump
But
can
it's
go
not
to.
without precedent for Wave to like
Yeah.
just jump just for the sake of movement.
So
No.
I can channel divinity,
All
double
right,
my
very
movement
good.
speed for the next
All right, so
10
he's
rounds.
now like a cave cricket. Got it.
Nice.
He's
Yeah.
jumping.
If I use the jump spell,
All right.
I'm untouchable.
This is a 5e issue. Connor is right, but it gets multiplicative. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no. I don't have a problem with how far he can jump. I've got no issue with that. My concern with it, I thought he was trying to say I'm going to jump this extraordinary distance without realizing that the
Right.
environment he was in was actually going to. It's like a
Nah.
fish. Like I can
no,
swim.
totally.
No, yeah. So
Yeah,
he's like he's down the side
yeah,
of the
no.
fish tank.
I'm not jumping right now. That was just like how far I can jump.
Got it. Okay. So Strider number 7, he's gonna he's not gonna, what is he gonna do? Because he can't see. Yeah, you know what?
Anybody attacking him? I don't think so at the moment.
No, so he's gonna cast invisibility. What? That's what
Giant invisible spider. That's nightmare fuel right there.
Male doubles his disadvantage.
Yeah, right. And D6 is going to do the exact same thing. He's also going to go invisible.
They are not going to be invisible on my next turn.
Okay. Bam. All right. Next one to go is Paniolo. You're up.
I am up. I'm going to move over to number 6 and do the same thing I did in number 5.
We're going to play the dozens because the dozens is a game. Wow.
So you're gonna cook off more energy from the rod.
Yes, I am.
Nice.
That's a good call.
Gotta keep the spells for. Oh, that's
The main
fun.
event.
This is how you maintain.
Yes.
Okay, so he's got a DC 18 Wisdom save.
Nope.
Okay, and then before he gets to, wait, what is my actual bonus on that? 3. Oh, actually, hang on. Oh, so close.
So close. So close. All right.
That whisper was, say goodbye to your head.
Exactly. Lucky for you, Saturday's a free haircut day. Hello, Jake Charlie, who I can never tell which one is which.
So 14.
So you do 20. How much damage do you do him total?
I do 35 total.
All right.
21 psychic and 14
Okay.
melee.
So he's pretty badly hurt.
And he runs away.
Yeah, he's going to run away. All right. So Gorlak moves on to Dryden number 7, and he's going. Hey, honey, how you doing? Hurting? Okay. Oh. It just hurts.
Shooting pain.
Okay. Take another Advil, and then fire up another corn pill. Okay. All right. Right. So Gorlak is going to do the Benihana on Dryden number 7. 4 swords of sharpnesses. Wow.
A 2, a 10, and a 5, and a 4.
Good grief. All right. So. Oh, sorry. That's a 15. Let me say. No.
Well, I'm glad you're still living up to your
that's
job,
18.
Dad.
Hang on here. There we go. 18. That's plus what? Plus 12. So, yeah, no, that's only one hit with this sword. So that's minus 14. All right, and then the fry pan. 1, 2. All right, so 2 hits with that. That was terrible.
Does he get no bonus to hit?
No, those are adding in his bonuses. He gets plenty of bonuses. Just that even
critical.
still, 2 of those shots were not. So, wow, this is all right. So that was,
Gorlak shitting himself.
yeah, that was just awful. He just that was really substandard.
Sorry, fellas.
Yeah, sorry. Can't all be hits,
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm a little nervous.
And that's sorry. Just so excited.
I've never had Strider meat.
This is so good.
He's
It's
playing
like-
him soft so he can have some meat left over.
I know. It's gonna be spider legs for days. So, all right, he's done. And then last one to go is Dread number 4. He's fighting male, so he's going to he in desperation is going to shoot his hand crossbow at you. At disadvantage, I understand.
AC 18
Okay.
at a -1. But it's 19 -1, 18.
Ooh.
Hits?
No, because it's
Oh,
disadvantage. So it was die, interloper, pew, and it's like it just goes right over your shoulder. You're like, what was that? The stupid like that's your last action, huh? That's the last thing you're gonna do.
That's it.
Okay.
You poor dumb bastard.
You
And crossbow.
Everybody-
Everybody winging a sling at me.
pulled a holdout piece at me when you couldn't see. All right, so everybody roll for initiative one more time.
Oh,
The
initiative.
Drider you stunned, John. He's stunned for how long?
Uh, he's
Rest of his life. I get it.
for initiative this round.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
You know, I really don't think I'm ever gonna be behind Panula.
Wow.
I'm glad this is being recorded.
Oh my God!
The
You did
window's
that
not
before.
being recorded.
That's astonishing. I love it.
Oh, it's not, is it?
What's that? It stopped recording?
No.
No, the
No,
Google.
No, we're
Hangouts
recording. It's just not recording the
the
rolls,
rolls.
just the video.
That's,
Oh, right.
for the record, that's the second 4 he's gotten, and in this session, and the 9,000th 4 he's gotten over the course of the campaign.
A 4, a 7, and a 4. My rolls combined are behind like
Most of Jeet's
one of
average rolls.
voters or one of Jeet's.
Oh, it's delightful. That's just so good. All right. Okay. Male.
25.
Good gravy. Jeet.
16.
That reminds me, by the way, I was in not when we got to the Wainwright, the Jacobs kind of outpost this morning. I was looking. There's a little bookshelf there. One of the books said 50 Shades of Gravy.
Yeah, isn't it great?
That's so good. Exactly.
Sorry, I just shared my screen. If we want to share the,
Yeah. The rolls.
Oh,
Actually,
that's not really terribly important because I can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and also I can't. I see my own.
see, I undid it. It was so easy.
No, I can always call up the chat log and.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Yeah,
can you
that's
undo
not
my
a problem.
roll?
We should consider,
sorry.
however,
Right.
sharing that window if there's a really critical, like, do or die kind of roll.
No, if it's a real serious roll, go ahead and share so we can point to the roll and then get back to it.
Yeah, okay.
What's
Fair.
your
Or like an important,
sure, voter?
JPG that Bill shares.
Or that I share, like the demonetization
What
logo.
is
when
voter's
I was
initiative
just-
roll?
I got an 18.
Thank you. Wiv.
10.
Okay. All right, Male, you go first.
Male uses his bonus action to repeat his sunbeam.
Okay.
This is the third out of 6 times he can do it.
You know, Mel, I feel like you're really lightening the mood.
I am.
Oh, God.
And I'm keeping them at disadvantage because I'm projecting 30 feet of bright sunlight in either direction.
HE double hockey sticks, yeah.
And this is again a what kind of-
Constitution save.
right. Okay. At disadvantage. And DC what?
It's a DC 19. I don't think they're at disadvantage.
Oh, and this is against the blind condition.
Yeah, and for half damage.
Okay, so Drider 7 and 6 are no longer blind, and Drider number 4 is no longer blind. He's just getting up off his feet again. But Drider 3 is blind, and Drider 5 is blind.
If they took full damage, it's 28. If they took half damage, it's 14.
Hang on. 28, you said?
Yeah, full damage is 28.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter if number 5 is blind or not because he's dead. 5 is gone. 14 for the rest, you said?
Yep.
Good heavens. Okay. Okay. All right.
That was Male's bonus action.
Okay.
He is also going to. Well, can you give me an updated tactical?
Absolutely. Drider number 3, whom Voter is squaring off against, is one stern glare away from death. Drider number 4, who's in front of Jeet, is one spicy jalapeno popper away from death. Drider number 5 is now in whatever the Droish afterlife might be.
Hell. They're in hell.
He's at the spidery gates, wondering when Lolth is going to let him in. Drider number 6, who is invisible and freaked out, is pretty badly hurt. Drider number 7, who's also pretty badly hurt and invisible and freaked out, but is the best one off. And even then,
That one is at like 1/4 of his health. So I mean, they're all really badly banged up right now.
All right, I'm going to send a lightning bolt from my position in the direction of Drider number 7, which I think will
Copycat.
You can
catch
get
the
five-
most
You can get
possible of them.
5, 6, and 7.
Quick while break.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
And
do it.
I'm the damage type is going to be radiant.
Okay. Well, actually, it's only 6 and 7 because 5's already dead.
Ah,
So,
all right.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Still, that's about the same.
Right.
Um,
And they, since
so-
they're not blind, they get a chance to do they get a chance to do the deck save. The
Indeed.
invisibility spell doesn't really do anything about this, does it? Doesn't really affect it.
well, it's an area of effect. They haven't
so-
moved, so
Yeah, no, they haven't. So, all right, 2d20.
sorry.
6 does not save. 7 does. So,
All right, that's 39 damage.
all right. So 6 is slain outright.
19 for the saves. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Cool. So, all right. So, yeah. So 3, 4, and 7 are the ones that are left. Okay. Gorlock is up against 7. D6 is dead. D5 is dead. So the one Pinula was fighting is dead. Yeah. So there's. So Drider 3 is still standing up against Voter. Drider 4 is still standing up against right in front of Mail and Jeet. And Drider number 7 is still standing up against Gorlock and adjacent to Pinulo. That's where we are at the moment. Okay. 3, 4, and 7. Right. Okay. So 7 is invisible. He's going to fire off a yeah. He's going to fire off a fireball at you, Mail. And he, seeing how bad the situation is, he's like, "For the glory of Lolth and Erlai Killu!" and throws a fireball right at
Wolf
you.
will not be pleased.
That's gonna catch everybody in the battle except for Wiv. So
Hell yeah.
right. So, what does this do? First of all, this kills Driders 3 and 4 outright. They're so low, they're never going to make it. So they're gone. So this one who threw the fireball is now the only Drider left in the battle. Just so you're aware. Okay. Everybody else, roll a DC 18 Dexterity save to take half damage.
Save my luck, I think.
Dexterity?
Yes.
Nice, Jay.
Thank you.
All right. So
You suck at initiative.
Well,
Pull
yeah,
it out where it
I
counts.
guess, the initiative rolls are like where all the crap goes, so I can actually make some
Yeah.
of my normal rolls.
he's like, I'm thinking. All right. So the fireball does 27 point. Wow. That's strange. All right. All those ones offset the 6 and 5. That's like alpha and omega.
Wow.
The 1 damage roll. That's freaky. Anyway, so everybody takes 27 points of damage. If you saved, then you take 13 points of damage.
I don't take zilch
You take zilch, fine.
because I'm not there.
All right.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that's
I
right,
take
that's right,
half
okay.
damage,
I'm
13.
still
Don't you have
getting
fire
like
resist? Oh no, you're a lightning dragon.
nickeled and dimed away here.
Jeep takes no damage.
All right.
Tell you what, that magic resistance from whoever the hell gave it to me, that's been fucking
I believe
Money.
that was
Money.
that was like a divine gift you got after we defeated the giants.
yeah, I think you're right.
Yes. Everyone was gifted some sort of like a divine boon. That's what it was. Everyone was gifted a new
Yeah, that one's come to save you plenty of times.
Thank you.
I know. Seriously. Killing tall people is all I had to do for it. Well, then I would have done it earlier, Come on now. Act of selective genocide, turn a party into a bloodbath. This I can do. All right. So Mail goes next. Now it's everybody else's turn. So voter, you get to go. You can dash forward and lay hands on this last guy if you want. Anybody can at this point, really. So
Okay, I will.
do your thing.
It's playtime.
Do your thing. Yeah.
I got you for 3 minutes.
I didn't do 3 minutes.
That's it.
I'm really enjoying Voters Crusher Hogan. It's like with the Randy Savage Crusher Hogan. I get you.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, kids, everybody don't do drugs and stay in school. Yeah.
Step into a Slim Jim.
23 damage.
20 damage? Okay.
Does it finish him off yet?
It does not.
Okay.
One more attack will surely, if you lay one more attack, the bonus damage alone will take care of him.
23. 29 plus 40 damage.
All right, so that is decisively puts Strider something away. Right. So the last there we go. So the last Strider falls. Which oh yeah, very good. So this point. One moment, please. All right. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's do this. Give me a second here. All right, so Mail. So as the last Strider falls, you hear Lolth's voice whisper in your head, kill them all. Okay, so you need to do see here. Okay, so you need to make a DC 27 saving throw.
Jesus.
Yeah. A DC 27 wisdom saving throw, or be charmed for the duration, as long as she's concentrating on you. So.
Who is it? One of the Driders?
No, this is Lolth herself has decided to she's now asked nicely for Mail to do her bidding, and now she's just going to simply give him a command he cannot resist.
Can we see Lolth?
You cannot, but you heard her voice from earlier, and she's somewhere in the webbing above you.
Cool. I'm gonna fuck her.
Well, one
up.
second. Before you do anything, we need to make sure if Mail actually can resist her will or not.
So I can't.
If you roll a natural 20, you can.
Without
anytime you have to make a saving throw of any kind, a natural 1 will always fail. A natural 20 will always succeed. Even if it was a DC 99 saving throw, a natural 20 will still save.
Okay, but I do have I have advantage.
Fair enough.
And I have
A
inspiration.
D12. Oh,
all right. Much good may it do you.
You have a D12.
Indeed. That's a big miss.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm gonna add the results of a.
I love the Spider Queen. I've been waiting for you to tell me what to do. What's that you said?
J.
Kill the bard? I can't.
Pinulo, put Put forth your music on this roll.
But even a 12 won't.
No! Fuck!
I can't wait to kill the bard. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh, I've been waiting for 20 levels to kill the bard. This is the best day of my life. Fantastic.
Now, Jeet is immediately next to Mail, right?
Well, actually, yeah, Jeet is right next to Mail. Yes. So, but now, so as this happens, Lolth drops from the ceiling to engage us all. Well, okay, hang on. We jump to a cutscene. Okay, as a purple glamour washes over the core of Mail's eyes, and this infernal light from within comes in as he, Mail, after all the times you've heard Lolth whisper in your ear from afar, hearing it this close, it's almost as if there's some deep part within you, some glimmer of your Jewish heritage secretly has yearned to serve the Spider Queen. And upon hearing her words so clearly, so distinctly in your head, you have no choice but to do her loathsome bidding. And thus, when she tells you to kill your friends, you cannot wait and to lay them all low for the glory of the Arachnid Queen above you. And you cannot wait to bring your worst spell to bear on the friend who you think would be most vulnerable to it. But before that happens, I'm sorry, Jeet, you had something to say?
Yeah, Jeet has on part of his path of tranquility. He has the ability to share his stillness of mind. Basically, all he has to do is touch Mail.
Yeah.
Charm is done.
And what?
Charm is dispelled.
So immediately,
Roll high on initiative, dude.
Just do that as a reaction, like.
right. So
It's an initiative roll between Mail and Jeet.
So Mail goes, "Yes, my Spider Queen," and Jeet's like, "Tranquilo, friend." She's like, "What was I thinking?" Like, you weren't thinking at all. That's the point. At which point you hear this shriek from above, and Lolth's like, "Ah, meddlesome fools! Fine, I'll tear you limb from limb myself." And so she drops from the webbing, from the webbing, and she is in full Drowish form, and she is the most beautiful creature you have ever laid eyes on.
Lies, I've seen Danny DeVito.
Beautiful and terrible to behold at the same time. And Mail, you cannot feel but a small sense of yourself, swooning in her presence, but yet terrified, as well as she drops right in the middle of you. She's right next to Mail and Jeet, but she's ready to mix it up, in close quarters. And so the battle begins afresh. Everyone, roll for initiative.
Did I ever get to go last round?
Well, no, but it's a whole. You didn't get to go. A bunch of people didn't get to go because the last driver fell, and thus cutscene goes to battle stage number 3, and so those initiative rolls were all wasted. So.
Oh, hey, Bill, I've got a.
Yes. You got to go. I understand. You got to leave. You got to understand. It's okay.
Yeah.
I
have to bail at 11.
What's that? Yeah.
I have to bail out at 11.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Johnny. What were you saying?
No, I have to get out at 11.
Do you really?
Yeah. My Gina's coming home, and they're coming home from a concert. So, and
Okay.
Who did they go see?
I don't know.
Oh,
Because they were in Wilkes-Barre, and they decided they're not going to make it all the way home, so they're going to come over here to sleep over.
okay.
Sorry about that. My entire computer just froze up and rebooted for a hot sec.
Okay.
So time to roll initiative.
What happens when you overclock?
Yes.
Please be above a 10.
Wow.
I got a 6.
Shit. Oh, thank you, John. I guess.
All right, Mail.
13.
Canelo.
3.
I love you, man. Never change.
I'm never going to.
This is why bards are not automatically the best class in the game because they
It's
Cosmic
uncanny.
Wait, I like how Chris just indicted an entire class of D&D characters based solely on Jay's initiative rolls.
Jeez, sustained
That's out and out
initiative rolls.
discrimination,
That's
Mel.
as broad a brush as it gets across all
Look,
Greyhawk.
I have watched Panulo through 15 levels.
Okay. All right, Jeet,
20.
Voter,
10.
Wiv,
Yeah, I guess 6.
6. Okay, so everybody gets to go before Lolth, with the exception of Wiv and Pinulo. So
Wow.
Jeet goes first, followed by Gorlock, then Mail, then Voter. So everybody, let's go. Let's try to go quickly so we can get as much time before John's got to leave.
All right.
We can kill Lolth before John leaves.
We'll see.
I don't know if Goddess is immune to stun, so we'll try to fight out on the first attack. I don't know if that's good enough to hit her AC.
Oh, she got AC of 20.
All right.
Oh, tie goes to the runner.
All right, exactly. All right.
So it's a DC 20 Constitution save.
Ha! Mortal fool. Your attack does nothing to the Spider Queen.
Let's see if the
Thanks, he's like 13 more attacks, right? What do you got?
next one's a 30.
Nice.
Try and save again. See if we can get her to use up her legendary action.
What did I tell you?
That you're a snitch.
Another 30.
Right on the fringe of crit right there, man.
Oh,
Twice in a row.
Oh,
Killing
no.
me.
All right.
And now
Oh.
she fails.
No, she does not.
Legendary action.
Of course.
Like a coward.
That's good.
Like a
Spend 'em.
boss.
See if we can make her spend one more. All right. So really only, what's her AC?
20.
20. All right. So 3 hits.
All right.
Cool. I've definitely.
43 total.
43?
Yep. And okay.
Okay. So that's that?
One thing as a reaction,
Yeah.
Jeet uses his his perfect self ability,
Mhm.
which basically makes him invisible. Or I'm sorry, the empty body. He spends 4 ki to become invisible and get resistance to all damage.
Yeah. Okay. So, meanwhile, Gorlock's going to come in with 4 with his 8 attacks. I hear you like the number 8. Sword of sharpness.
I got one for each of your legs.
Zoinks!
Oh, no.
Wow.
Wow.
Please don't miss and hit friend with that.
Does he get a +10 on fumble rolls too?
Yes. Yes, he does.
Doesn't matter what.
Now
you
that you mention it.
Woo!
Oh my god.
9.
9.
19. Slip. Roll dexterity less than d20 or fall and stun for 1 to 4 rounds.
Not a problem. Here comes the pan. Oh, critical and a fumble. Outstanding.
At least the fumble last.
Yeah, let's see the critical first.
Okay, critical first.
Oh, my face.
9. Shield arm struck. No shield defense for 1 to 6 rounds. Not very good.
Not very good, but it still gets triple damage though.
Yeah. And then the fumble?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, Bill, I'm sorry.
What?
He doesn't get that's the frying pan. He doesn't get a +10 on that.
Yeah, correct. Okay. I think it's just
Just
triple,
triple
right?
damage.
Yeah. Okay. Right. And the fumble, 67.
67 on the fumble is
Critical hit, friend.
weapon knocked away. Roll D8 for direction, D10 for.
So he's like, ha! Bang! Whoa! The critical hit just bounces off her head. Whoa, 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 whoa. So 1d8 for direction.
Yeah, so 1 is north, and then it'll go clockwise. How
All right,
about
so it goes north. How far?
D10?
All right, so he's got to spend an action next turn just picking it up. So
6 feet.
all right, so last one. So 3 hits then. So that's 15, 21, 21 plus 18 is 39. Okay. So he does 39 points. Even after all that fracas, he still does 39 points of damage to her.
Bill, does he have a does he have an action surge to spend?
He does. Yeah, so he'll get one more. Actually, he's got 2 more. He's got 2 action surges, so he's going to do one more period attack. So
Don't lose the sword.
Right, he could go
Oh,
get
yeah.
he could go get the frying pan with it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. So yeah, he'll just go pick up his frying pan with that. Exactly. So rather than doing an attack again. So all right. So that's that. So he's done there. Jeet's done. Mail. What do you do?
Bill, have I lost my concentration on my sunbeam spell?
Oh, undoubtedly.
Okay, I assume so.
Plus, this is like cutscene, man. All spells quit. All spells are done.
I am going to
Sat there like pressing X, trying to get through the cutscene. Like, no, the spell's gonna just get. Oh man. So, Mas Rapido, we've got 17 minutes left.
I'm going to use my 9th level spell slot to cast Wish and cast a Temple of the Gods.
Which does what?
It does not specifically exclude demons.
You got the
but
prog rock album name on her. Is that what you did?
Basically, Lolth is now inside this temple. This is a temple to the Raven Queen. So
Snap.
it is, these smoky pillars, rising from the walls and just pinnacled spires and, sharp edges. And it's surrounding all of us.
Yeah.
And while it is in effect, fiends, that's my selection, fiends, have to make, well, she's already in it, so that's not a big deal. She is going to subtract D4 from any attack rolls, ability checks, or saves.
Okay.
Healing Magic J is empowered. Everybody gets extra healing or healing equivalent to your wisdom modifier. And
Which is a -1.
never mind that. But this is a pretty powerful debuff on her. I figure it's about the best I can do with the wish.
All right.
And yeah, that'll be my action. I will
Very good.
also move 30 feet away from her
Okay.
to the south.
Right. So then, okay. Okay.
And maybe the Raven Queen will show up.
All right. So here she's going to. All right. So she is going to. So why would the Raven Queen show up?
This is a temple to her. Maybe she would. Maybe she wouldn't. I don't know.
Come on, Dad. You're gonna tell me you're some
Always a
divine
chance.
being. You see some dingle hopper in your house.
So now what you've done is you've now granted the Raven Queen a front row seat to this attack upon Lolth.
Exactly.
What you've done. All right.
And a beachhead.
Okay. All right. So she is. So here. All right. So Lolth is going to. What's she going to do here?
Hey, what was the Lolth's initiative roll?
12.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right. So she's going to cast greater invisibility upon herself. So so she's now very, very difficult to see. Greater invisibility would be. I believe she can still attack now while she's invisible. Invisible. Anything that targets wearing or carrying is all right. So until the spell ends. So it's up until. But it's duration. Oh, it's duration for concentration. Well, that's nonsense because she won't be able to keep that up at all. All right. She's instead going to cast Crown of Madness on Male. Yes.
I don't even know what that spell is.
Crown of Madness. One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Wisdom saving throw or become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears on its head and a madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than itself that the Spider Queen mentally chooses. The target may act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach. On your subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target where the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. You know what? This is stupid. She's never going to get what she wants out of that. She is going to sting Male instead.
I was going to say, I've got double advantage on this, and you don't have to be
yeah.
afraid of my melee attacks.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what I was thinking. Intelligence 30, she's going to do the smarter thing. So she's going to, okay, so she can actually attack. Okay, so she's going to attack with her pin. So she's going to basically sting you twice, Chris.
She's rolling against an AC 18.
No, the first one's a hit.
All right.
Plus 19 to hit. Holy shison.
Yeah, so both easily hit. All right, you must take a DC 26 Constitution saving throw, or else you will take additional poison damage.
I'm immune to poison.
That's unfortunate.
Not for me.
Not
you
this
said
point.
that. That's unfortunate.
You still take 38 points of pokey damage from her. Jab.
All right, but that's
I will poke you full
without a Constitution save. Yeah.
That's the straight up the pincer damage.
Okay.
The stinger damage you take does that, and then the poison damage is what it was not even there. So all right, so she does that. Voda, you're up.
Okay. Let's lay it the smacketh down.
Smack that.
Laying them down and smack them, yank them.
Her AC's what? 20?
20.
20.
Hold up, I thought you said everybody was going before Lolth except me and Pinula.
No.
I rolled a 10. She rolled a 12.
Yeah.
Oh, so you
So Male's gone. Yeah. So it's Voter, Wiv, and then Pinulo.
Untrustworthy. Okay. Just mess with you.
And John, you really have to go. You really have to go to 11. Is that right?
Yeah, at 11.
All right. So we will pause this encounter at 11, guys.
Okay.
And we'll have to reconvene next week to finish it up. Con, I really hope you can make it next week.
Yeah.
I can't actually make it next week, so.
All right. We'll have to reconvene 2 weeks from now to finish the battle.
41.
Just tell me how much damage you did.
Plus 50 damage total on the first attack.
Okay. Why don't you look? She's got hundreds of hit points. Just do all your damage and tell me the final tally.
Okay, so I have 2 more attacks.
Just roll them and
Mm-hmm.
add them up. I'd like to try to get to the end of this melee.
That's a
round before
miss.
John's gonna go.
Yeah, I want to do my flashy things.
Exactly. That's a hit. Okay, so you got one more hit.
That's another 45.
You did 95 points of damage to her.
And
Total?
as his bonus action,
That's a good roll.
Voter is going to set off his crown, which casts 7 rays worth of scorching ray in her face.
Do it.
So I'm going to roll 70-20 here
All right.
to see, because it's
Just do it. Yep.
yeah. And these each get a +4, so I see just a single hit there. Shit.
All right. The rest is bounce off of her.
All right, so she only takes another 5 damage.
Okay. Right on.
Damn, that was some crappy rolling on the
That's
scorching
okay.
ray.
You hit her with the axe pretty badly. Wiv, what do you do? Wiv, you're up.
Let's see. So, what I'm gonna do is some pretty funky stuff. I'm gonna go start off light with a meteor swarm.
How are you going to do that and not destroy everybody else? Everybody is all around her right now. There's no way you can hit her and not hit everybody else.
40-foot radius, position it against the wall so only the brim of the radius is touching her.
Dude,
If she's in the center of the room like you described, there's an 80-foot line between her and any side of the wall, and there's no chance that everybody's surrounding her, so there's some side that you got to be able to lay that on.
By that logic, you're going to cook half your – this is a 40d6 attack. Are you really going to subject half your party members to any of that kind of damage? There is no way you can cast a meteor swarm on Lolth right now and not significantly mess up. And I mean, no. Try again.
What? My entire thing is built on
Meteor Swarm
AoE.
is not a precision spell.
None of my spells are precision
Yeah,
spells.
this is literally calling in an airstrike on your own position. That's what this is. I mean, that's
The
what you want to
most
do.
precise
That's what you want to do.
Eldritch Blast.
Here's how we are, okay? So we've got everybody is surrounding Lolth, okay? Lolth is right here. So you got Voter.
I did move 30 feet away from her.
So Mel's down. Yeah,
Mel's like, go ahead.
yeah. Go ahead. Fine. Go ahead. Do it. So yeah. So I mean, everybody's within 10 feet of her. So if you're able to hit her, you're going to hit everybody else.
How much
except
space
for male.
How much space is between her and the wall?
Like 80 feet.
So if I put it halfway between her and the wall and have the meteor strike there, it'll hit her.
Yeah, but the outermost edge is going to hit her. Everybody else is in the same area. It's still going to hit everybody else. Everybody else is in the same hex as her right now, practically.
Okay. So instead, what am I?
Get some healing.
Feeling right now. Hey, male.
Yup.
What's your health at?
148.
Yeah, definitely heal him. Heal him. He needs it. Peniel was holding his guts in and like bleeding all over his cancer wound. It's like, no, make sure the sorcerer gets it. Okay, I can take it.
Peniel, what's
You're
your
just a
health at?
classist,
I
Connor.
was hoping to get like a general healing spell. My health is at like 81.
I have cure wounds at level 1, and that's it.
Well, then it's probably not.
Can you
worth
cast
it.
it at a higher level with a higher level slot though?
I can check if I read. It increases by 1d8 for each slot.
All right, while he's figuring that out,
So, yeah. So, I'm going to cast, I think.
Lightning bolt safe.
I'm going to use creation. I'm going to cast creation to create a kind of just Jerry Erlenmeyer flask out of glass, which I believe lasts for 10 minutes.
What's your point?
My point is I'm gonna paint some nitroglycerin.
I was gonna say, why aren't you painting like a noted pigment mural?
Oh, we're getting to that. See, I'm gonna take a bead off my outfit, put my delayed blast fireball in that, drop it in a bottle full of nitroglycerin, throw that thing, detonate it, cause an increased explosion because it's nitroglycerin. That's how science works.
And we're all in the same hex.
Can't argue with that.
We all got time to run. It's
This will
gonna
go
take
well.
I've tried to
takes
explain this.
It takes another round at least for me to get ready. You guys have time to run.
And the delayed blast fireball can the longer he waits, the better it gets.
All right, so you're working on all that. Panila, what do you do?
Holy aura.
Okay.
Divine light washes from you and coalesces in soft radiance and 30-foot radius around you. Creatures of your choice in the radius when you cast it. This spell shed dim light in a 5-foot radius and have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends. In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits the affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with a brilliant light. The attacker must succeed on a Constitution save or be blinded until the spell ends.
Perfect. All right. That's
That's
And-
a great spell for this.
okay.
And
Yeah.
I'm taking a chop.
This would be so great if you took her head off right now. It really would be. Please don't screw this up.
Roll luck point. God, you may as well, you know. Neither one. I guess
Maybe
the one hits.
Yeah. You gave me a heart attack in the second one, though. Like, oh.
They
Wrong
both
time to
hit.
20. Shit.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Well, they both hit. So do your damage.
Okay.
And then at that point, we're gonna have to. At that point, it's the end of the round, and we will pause for the moment
21.
as you're brawling with Lolth. Okay. So. So this is.
Ooh, excuse me.
All right. So it's the end of the first round, and Lolth is definitely taking a bunch of damage, and she just snarls at you and promises that she's going to bring just enormous pain upon all of you. But that will have to wait for 2 weeks from now because we are now at 11 o'clock. John's got to go, and I'm not going to continue this with a party member missing since it's the final encounter of the entire campaign. So what we'll do is we'll break early. Now it's okay. We'll break early for the evening. And we will reconvene 2 weeks from now, I believe, right?
Wait, no.
3 weeks from now?
Yes.
We have to start looking like midweek.
I have Monday off.
I can get together on a weeknight. I mean, we may want to consider. So we can actually do this like
I
in a week.
can. If
All
it
right.
goes in, if we plan it for when I have gym the next
Well,
morning, I can just.
hang on. Here's a crazy question. Can we get together tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have school off.
Yeah.
So I can stay up late.
Tom?
Hang on. Got to check the cozy calendar.
Also, I do want to remind everybody that I do have an iron flask.
Yeah. What's in it?
I can't remember.
Nothing.
This will
So
be
you
important
can-
later, I
it's an
guess.
empty
Um,
iron
Stuck her
flask,
into
Dad.
it.
right.
Dad, it's an empty iron flask.
Oh, dear.
Dad,
I'm
you
okay
gave me
with
an
tomorrow
empty
night.
iron flask.
All right, tomorrow night.
I'm okay with tomorrow night. I can't start until about 8, though. Is that all right?
Yeah.
I was going to
Yeah.
suggest 8. Yeah, so let's get together tomorrow at 8.
Yeah.
Good?
Okay.
Yes.
All right, excellent. All right, that's
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
that's fantastic. All right, we'll see you guys at 8 tomorrow night then. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right,
Hey,
cool.
Tom.
Hey, before you guys leave,
I'll set up a Dropbox link, Chris.
Curious. Whatever could that be for?
Go ahead, Connor.
I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh, I remember now. What if we take this iron flask, put Lolth in it, and then offer that to the Raven Queen, so we don't have to go down and hunt down and kill Lolth, but instead we let gods duke out amongst gods. Raven Queen's got beef with Lolth. Lolth got beef with the Raven Queen. 2 birds with 1 stone, so to speak.
Well,
Yeah, you can explain how we're going to get her in the iron flask next time.
I can open it an unlimited amount of times. It just counts as an action, and it's a DC 17 Wisdom saving throw. If she fails it, she's in.
So the entire fight, everybody's gonna be hacking her. He's gonna be sitting there in the back, just woo.
He's using the fucking Ghostbusters
Yeah,
trap.
exactly. He's like, oh, no. He's like, eventually he's gonna just have it just burn her legendary.
No, I don't think you
Fucked up.
understand. When you release a creature from the Iron Flask, there's no save for it. They do your bidding for an hour. Unless that bidding will kill them.
It is
They
a what
for your hour
it is
for
a
an hour.
legendary wondrous item. So
Unless you put it back in the flask.
no, this is
If you don't put it back in the flask until the hour's up, then they go back to their normal state. But if you just go back in the flask, they get back in the flask.
well. Look, let's revisit this tantalizing topic tomorrow evening.
She's got high wisdom saves, but
I got a Sphinx for a pet.
it'll work eventually.
I'll get
How many
a,
times have you
a
seen me
Sphinx
roll
for-
natural 1 on saves? How many times?
quite a lot.
Seems like a lot.
Damn, that
You're in danger.
damn. Okay, that would have not saved, right? That would have not saved.
What's your bonus?
I don't know. Wisdom bonus.
It's
plus
like
8?
12.
Plus 8?
8, only 8.
Yeah,
Hold up, so 2 of
what's
those would have failed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All right, so this is a strategy that's got some honest to goodness teeth to it. So, all right, let's
I'm
read
going to put her in a bottle.
and stick. You're going into my pocket. All right,
I have a job.
Neil pops it and
I have a job.
pours a flask of holy water inside.
I pop in and I pour the nitro
Exactly.
burn
Yeah.
inside.
Good night.
Good night, John.
Good night.
Like,
All right.
Good night, y'all.